te ves en mini, trajecito bikini, Ferrari, no le gustan los Lamborghini. Mucha pasta, carbones, fettuccini, las Scorpio son peligro, lo dijo Mela y Rumini. Ey, una dimala, la Rolls Royce, y le puse John Chimmy. Yo no soy malo, na bebé, ese es un gimmick, pero el sol de PR calienta más que el de Fini. Ella lo sabe, pa' Milán de compra, después pa' Rimini. San Marino, todo por debajo del agua submarino. La multicolor cristalino, le quité los valentinos, nos fuimos después se vino. Mala, mala, ey, la puse mala, lo en la sala, en el baño me cala, se te regó la máscara, I don't know, yo no sé nada, yo no sé nada. Quiere Coco Chanel, Louis V, Bottega, la puse no la mega, ese tan lindo y tú con novio, baby, eso no pega, baby, eso no pega. Con mi prenda puesta quedo ciega. Preguntan por mí, ella lo niega. Ey, nunca sale, pero si es por mí, ella le llega.
Ella le llega, ey, ella le llega, ey. Ya sabe que la cona es de México, Julieta Venegas toma, pero no juega Sega. Pregunta por mí por ahí, pero ella lo niega, ey. Bebiendo, yo me siento bacano. Yeah, mi cuello está frío, ya que Moncler y estamos en verano. Ey, me siento Luca cada vez que tiro porque no fallamos. Ey, me siento Luca Paguro gripeándote Gucci italiano. Ey, en la cama dejamos más que Tano. Ya son 4 y no nos agotamos. Yeah, walk con el fuego y lo mezclamos. 40 en tu cartera Ferragamo, ey.
Quiere Coco Chanel, Louis V, Bottega.
Yeah, la puse, no la mega. Ese tan lindo y tú con novio, baby, eso no pega, baby, eso no pega.
Con mi prenda puesta quedo ciega.
Yeah, preguntan por mí, ella lo niega.
Now at the plate, Edmundo Sosa.
The second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
One strike.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And now the lefty fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. To his knee, the throw, and he gets him. Nicely done. And now it is JT Realmuto. Right through there for a strike. Heaney, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself. You like that in a relief. Oh, gets dirty. Throw to first, throw, and it gets away. Here's Harper now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Trey Turner, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And a pitch.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. Double steal. Strike in there. Row to third. Save. Double steal.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettit as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
That one is absolutely belted. Garcia going back. And caught on the warning track. Both runners tagging from second and third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. The tag gets in, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the first. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Wyatt Langford. The pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Got him. And one gone. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So now it's Corey Seager. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Siggy. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Josh Young. Makes the catch, inning over. Set for the start of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice.
There's one. On the load. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport. For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the second. Now it's Marcus Semien. Look out, almost got him upstairs. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Singy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
And a pitch. Stop. Slings it across and quickly one away in the second. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And there's the strike. Line drive, calls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jonah Heim in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. On to the 3rd inning, and now it's Alec Bohm. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. The pitch. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Bohm goes 6 feet 5 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Garcia makes the grab, 1 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to 3rd. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball.
1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses. And a count 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Ground ball right side. Semien throws to first in time. Got the out. And here is Sosa to the plate. Grounded out his first time.
Sosa.
Ball 1, no strikes. The lefty fires. And that one is lifted in the air. Taveras brings it in with a nice run and grab. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Fought off foul. The 0-2. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Leody Taveras at the plate now. That's ball one. And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Stop. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, one out. And the batter now, Josh Smith. 0 for 1 so far. Late swing, foul to the left. And there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. World Series Game 3. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. The wide to kick the pitch. And strike one to the catcher. Wow, nice play. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Singled and stole a base his first time. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Turner takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one down the line. The throw to second, and he'll keep it for just the one.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So up next, Kyle Schwarber. Turner runs. That's in for a strike.
You know Trey Turner's a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
Heaney checks the runner, and he's back safely. Runner at second, 2 down here in game 3. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins.
Runner on the go again. To the right side, Simeon. So 2 on with 2 away. Nick Castellanos digs in now. He hit into a double play his first time up. That misses. 1-0. Bounce to third. What a stop. On the run, throw to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Josh Young. Sanchez back to work. Young tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. The 1-0. And another ball.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Simeon takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Way inside. Wouldn't chase that time.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Out to short, Turner. In plenty of time to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He hauls it in, 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Heim in the box now, takes strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average.
Oh, now this ball gets down, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Garcia at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Pulls that one foul. Now a screamer into the outfield. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's
squeezes it, and that is the inning. Back in Arlington, we go to the top of the 5th. This is Bryson Stott.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Young tosses to first, and a quick out number 1. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball left side. And a pitch. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger. One out, runner at second. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Edmundo Sosa.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. The pitch. Slides, but it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second, and it gets by him.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on the pitch like he did right there.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
0-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. All tied up here in Game 3 of the World Series. Now fly ball to right center. And Seager is set down. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. To third. Base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. It's 2-1.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Turner with the throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there. The pitch. And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a chopper. Young sends it across the first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
And now here is Harper.
The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. On the ground, Simeon. The throw to first. Harper retired. Here's Turner now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And he can't come up with it. And that extends the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Turner runs. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Cody Bradford.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Low settles underneath it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Well, 1-run game. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jonah Heim. Makes the sliding grab.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Marsh running hard. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. Here's Leody Taveras. Taveras measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Stop. Rolls across the diamond. That's the inning. And we're back. And now, Bryson Stott.
The third baseman, number 5, Bryson Stott.
As the lefty gets to work. In the air to left, down the line. And there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Alec Bohm. Out to short. It's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a nut.
Marsh in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. One down. Phillies down a run. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come up.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left field. Wyatt Langford.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And he deals. Castellanos gets under it and makes the grab. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
To the right side, Harper. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
On the ground to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 3. That one back. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Young now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Sosa towards the line. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in Arlington, JT Realmuto steps in. The pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit, and the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Andrew Chafin.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Bryce Harper. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. One away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Turner up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes the throw. Caught in between, trying for third now. They put the tag on him. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And a swing and a miss. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
And that one hit hard and back up the middle for a base hit. In comes the run from second. A big 2-out hit and the game is tied. Go ahead run on base. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And that one almost hit him. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Stop at the plate now, and that's inside.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Fought off foul. Swung on, looped into center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. The pitch. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go in.
Swung on, belted. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Low in the box now. Take strike one. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Up and in. Now 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. The 2-2 on the way. In the air, right side. Hauls it in, 1 away. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. 1 for 3. Trying to get to it. And there's 2 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Garcia goes after that one for strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Man on second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting... We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, David Robertson. And the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball one. And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Simeon toss over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Ball one, no strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and that's ball 3. High fly ball out of the left center field. Taveras going after it. Brings it in. 2-away now. So the Philly batting order turns over. Edmundo Sosa will hit next. First pitch misses. Robertson, 39 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Young fires across the diamond, and that is that. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. Hoffman back to work. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Towards first, Harper. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
Just elite level speed on display right there, and he needed every bit of it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now Marsh running hard. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers, known for his late inning heroics. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Whoa, save! That's a stolen base. Winning run stands at second. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air out towards right center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Seager stands in now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Way inside, and that hit him.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
And the batter now, Josh Young. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. On the move. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here the right-hander back to work. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Los ojitos en... Esa chori sale y arregla el clima. Al español latino. Me pregunto si baila como camina. Ey, uy. Solo le cae nombre, ya no le cae lágrimas. Yeah. No quería salir, pero ya pasó la página. Saludo un chorrito para las ánimas. El güey la dijo. Todos saben que hoy es Lady Night. Están diciendo, baby, saca esa pasea. El que quiera ser baby, hoy va a tener que pasear. Hey, ella calladitas, no es de frontear. Yeah, la baby es exclusive, no está fácil de buquear. Wow, salieron en descapotado para ver la luna. Una ven y las otras man. Dice que para el mal de amor solo hay una cura. Party, botellas, canela pura. Yeah, son peligros, son daños. ¿Cómo será la movie? Si haces el trailer, adicta. Se adicta a los cangri, le gustan los movies. Si haces el toque, se fancy. Solo le cae nombre, ya no le caen lágrimas. Yeah, no quería salir, pero ya pasó la página. Saludo un chorrito para las ánimas. Yeah, la dijo, todos saben que hoy es Lady Night. Están diciendo, baby, saca esa no hay que pasear. El que quiera ser baby, hoy va a tener que pasear. Ellas calladitas, no es de frontear. Yeah, la baby es exclusive, no está fácil de buquear. Wow, están diciendo, baby, saca esa pasea. El que quiera ser baby, hoy va a tener que pasear. Hey, ellas calladitas, no es de frontear. Yeah, la baby es exclusive, no está fácil de buquear. Wow. Dulces están buscando y la está yendo la sombra. La compran, la pélalo. Se quieren ir a vacilar. Vaya toda la sombra, la tienen que pagar. Yeah, hey.
Hold the phone, hit the hip, cheat to cheat. Push me away like I'm Lucifer, so to speak. My
well button and zipped up. It's all kicking off soon. Better stay with a quick, bruv. I don't know about your goons. Round here, everything lift up. Whether it's draw, win or lose, none of my friend them give up.
Let's do it. Ain't come here to talk it out, let's get into it. Froze up, now you froze. You should've blew it. Told you you can't with us, you should've knew it. Yeah. We gon' do the most, yes. Foot all on they thirst, yes. Oh, you wanted to ghost now. Made it out alive, I'm blessed. Leave one other guy now. We was trying to ride together. Get put down wherever. We gon' ride forever.
Daddy, daddy, we came to start it. Bring the paper for the pressure, wrap 'em up like origami, yo.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa.
The second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And here it comes. That one clips the outside corner, so we're off and running in game 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Just missed. On a line, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. There's 2 away. Trey Turner at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Realmuto runs. There's the ball. For the second. And that'll end the inning. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Wyatt Langford. A wind and a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. And now the lefty. Ground ball left side. Stop over to first in time. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's the DH, Josh Smith. And it's fouled away. Sosa whips it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's Corey Seager to hit. In the air, right side of the infield. Harper snags it, and that is that. Top of the second, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Trey Turner. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Kyle Schwarber stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Taveras makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. This is Bryson's stop. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3. And this one squirts away from the catcher. That one way inside. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Josh Young.
Third baseman.
Bang. A 6'1" lefty, 210 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Inside, just missed. On a line out towards center. Marsh makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Marcus Semien. And foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman. Nathaniel Lowe.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. No score here in the second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And a superb diving catch. Back at Globe Life Field. And now the DH, Alec Bohm. Here's we're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Number 39. Kirby.
The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Way inside, gets out of the way. Yates, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Edmundo Sosa. This one lifted in the air, left field. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Real Muto in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And another ball.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And fouled off. The Phillies with a chance to score first here in Game 3 of the World Series. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Steps on the bag for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Bryce Harper to the plate. Fly to left his first time. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Turner in the box lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And that's the 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. A little bit high, and it's 1-0. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stops. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And the 1-0. With a chopper rolls foul. The Rangers trailing by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Next offering is in for a strike. That one way inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Wouldn't chase that time. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Safe. He beats it.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. That one carrying. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. That one to first. Harper takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. World Series Game 3. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Yates back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a big swing and a miss.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bryson Stott. Stands in for the Phillies.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Good eye right there.
3-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-2.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
2 outs. Hit in the air, left field. Under this one. And that is that. Back in Arlington, stepping in, the slug. Shortstop Corey Seager. And a pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W. Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
To the right side. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Young. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. And here is Marcus Semien. Popped out, foul ground first time through. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Alec Bohm. Now on the bump, Josh Spores.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 66.
The pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Lifted in the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Right side. Makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the batting order turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa. Young tosses the first. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
With both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle on the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line. Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jonah Heim. Hits it away for the out. And that quickly, 2 away. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Castellanos gets under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. JT Realmuto steps in. Spores back to work. And ball 1. Chop to the left side. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And delivers outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's Bryce Harper.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. This one in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Trey Turner. And there's a ball. There's a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can hit.
Turner runs. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Cody Bradford.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Nabs it, and that is that. Here's Leody Taveras. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. That one lifted to left. And it drops in. And that turns the lineup over.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that.
Right around the move. Pitch in for a strike. Real Muto throws that in time. It's a stolen base. Out to short. And that one finds its way through.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. We kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but
this one in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. 2 on, 1 out. Up next for the Rangers, Corey Seager. Out number 2. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.